Welcome to TechCrunch Cribs. Today we've made the journey to Portola Valley, which is a very rural residential area. This is very unusual for us to tour a startup company in this kind of environment, but this is where Meta is based, an augmented reality startup. This is a big estate where the whole company lives and works, so it's going to be pretty interesting. Let's check it out. You must be Meron.
I am.
CEO, co-founder.
And founder, yep.
Of Meta.
So we figured out that for the price you'd pay for an office, a tiny cramped office in SF, you could get a giant house here in rural Portola Valley. And indeed, it's a beautiful area, and I'd love to show you around.
Okay, and you guys, some of you live and work here?
All of us live and work here. So we have 24 people living and working in the same area. We figured out that it made our efficiency and inspiration to work 3 times more than what it was before. And so it's been a wonderful experiment. And with a startup so ambitious as Meta, you really need that energy. So this is where we spend our evenings, chatting about the future of computing and designing the next augmented reality demos for the following day.
Is that San Francisco we see in the distance?
That is San Francisco you see in the distance. So this house was owned by Jacques Littlefield, who was the grandson of one of the chief architects of the Golden Gate Bridge.
So do you guys, is this a pool you use?
It's a bit too chilly
Yeah.
these days, but we're pumped for the summertime. You have, tennis facilities down there.
How big is this whole estate?
It's 5 acres. It's a parcel on an 18-acre property. And here's our apple orchard, which is now, of course, out of commission.
Right.
But in the summertime, we get to eat fresh.
All right, trampoline.
Trampoline is really important. That thing generates more augmented reality ideas than you can imagine. So you'll see crazy flips happening here in the middle of the winter as they descend into the ice.
Any skinny dipping happen? I guess that's off the record.
No comment.
Okay. I didn't have any ideas yet, but maybe next time. So what's this little structure?
So this is our hardware manufacturing and storage area. So Jacques had a really interesting hobby. He used to collect toys, big toys.
Wait, these are military tanks?
Yeah, military tanks from all over the world. There are 200 of them in the adjacent property, and it's just nuts.
Are we allowed to go close to them?
Yes.
Really?
I told you about Jacques Littlefield.
Yeah, Jacques.
And if you look at that metal piece over there bolted into the ground, you'll see one of the cornerstones of the Golden Gate Bridge. So
that's so cool.
Puts things in perspective for you. All right, let's go in this way. So Ray's our CTO. He comes from Steve Mann's prestigious lab, PhD. He's going to show you his bedroom here.
I like 5 seconds into meeting someone is like, let's show you his bedroom. This is like, when you say you have 24 people living and working in this house, I'm not expecting that they have bedrooms like this.
This is the best bedroom in the house.
This is amazing.
I picked it very, very selectively. As you'll see if you look through the rest of the house, they don't get as cool as this. Ray programs his bed like Koreatown. When you swipe left, the hue will be red, and everything is programmed in the room here, so you can control it with the glasses.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
This is
Come back anytime.
So do people have bunk beds? How do you fit 24 people in this house?
It's a really large piece of land, so 5 acres can fit a lot of people. You'll still have a few people sleeping in this room over here, but now is the barrier between the office and the in the house. So you have a kitchen that will usually be occupied at 3 or 4 a.m. With people chatting and brainstorming. So here's the hardware operations. They're designing these augmented reality glasses around the clock. Cool. You could have you see the soldering station over here, people working on inertial measurement units and boards. So in this part of the house, you have hardware operations and software operations. And I'd like to show you our crown jewel here, and what inspires us to work at very, very crazy hours. If you'll take a peek through that door. Yeah. So this is the software room. This is one of the other reasons that I can, get up in the morning every day and have a huge smile on my face. This used to house the largest organ in North America, which was donated to the University of Indiana recently.
It feels like we're in a church or something.
Yeah, we call it the Meta Cathedral.
Do you ever stand up here and give speeches?
No, I do not give Mussolini speeches. You could see how the computer understands the full structure of Kima's hands over here as they're being tracked in real time. So when you could put a Facebook tab on the wall, and when you could come up to it and swipe it in midair, augmented reality begins.
Meron, thank you so much for having us here. This has been amazing.
Thank you very much for coming. We love you guys, and I hope you had fun here.